there's a really short version of this video where I simply say, picking out table linens is not the way to help an event succeed. If you're a board member for a nonprofit and you want to or have been asked to help this event, I can pretty much guarantee you that the people who asked you to help don't need your help to pick out table linens or weigh in on appetizers or select the right chairs for the ballroom. None of those things are really what they're asking for. What your staff members are probably asking for and what they might not be comfortable asking you for. So I'm going to ask for them. They need your help making connections, inviting people, connecting people with the event, inviting them into the event. Maybe they need your help thanking donors after the event. Maybe they need your help securing a gift from your organization to sponsor the event. It's relationships and revenue. That's what they need from you. And if you're on a board and you're not sure how to help your organization's event succeed, go back to those 2 points, the revenue and the relationships. Everything else, believe me, it's going to get handled. I've never seen an event that didn't have napkins available. I've never seen an event that just forgot to bring the wine. All these things are going to get taken care of. But the irreplaceable thing, the thing that you, as a board member, are uniquely qualified to do, is to find those relationships, to find that revenue, find those sponsors, those underwriters, those attendees, and invite them in. Now, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, Chris, I don't know anybody with money, and I don't know how to do this. Don't worry, we can help you. I can help you. The staff of your organization can help you because you do know people. You know a lot of people. You just might need to take a minute to think and to brainstorm a little bit about who those people are, what networks you might belong to. And you can do this really kind of simply. Like you can think about where you spend your time. Where, you go to work, what else do you do? You can think about where you work, where you used to work. You can think about where you went to school, where your spouse or partner went to school. You can think about your habits and your hobbies. You can think of all these things, and it's going to draw a picture for you of your network. But to take it back to special events, your role as a board member to bring in those relationships, to help bring in that revenue, it's absolutely critical. And if you aren't doing those things, then here's an opportunity for you to grow, and an opportunity for you to make this event really successful. Because I've got the hard truth is, as a pure fundraising engine, the event in and of itself isn't that great. Like if your only goal is to raise revenue, to raise money just from this event, if you think this one particular event is the secret to fundraising, you're missing out on opportunities here. But if you are building this as part of your larger fundraising strategy, if this event is a great way to build some community amongst your donors, if there's really solid follow-up plan to get those people who came to the event, to get them to be engaged with other parts of your mission, okay, now we're talking. But again, it only happens if you, as a board member, are involved in helping in ways that are really, really effective. So if it helps, you can think about your event in 3 stages. And then you can think about things you can do in each stage. And maybe you can only do one thing in one stage, and that's okay. So first, let's think about invitation. Who are you inviting to the event? Who do you know that has a passion for this mission? Who do you know that might be interested in joining you at this event? Maybe it's a situation where you have a seat at your table and you're going to invite someone in to join you there. Or maybe you're encouraging people to buy tickets, or whatever it is. Your network, your passion for this mission, your connection to this mission, that's going to make the difference. So that's what you can think about when it comes to invitation. Then there's activation, which is the actual event itself, what's happening at the event itself. The staff, your staff, might need you to welcome guests. Maybe they need you to meet and greet a couple different tables. Maybe you're speaking at the event, or maybe you're simply networking at the event and you're meeting new people. And when you meet these people, you're asking them what they know about the mission. How do they get connected with this organization? And then you're sharing your story about how you got connected with this organization. Being present in the room and being a advocate for and an ambassador for the organization and the mission is a huge, huge way to help. So we talked about invitation, we talked about activation, and now we can talk about continuation, which is what do we do after the event? If you want to make your director of development happier than they've been in months than say, after the event, I want to call 3 sponsors and thank them for supporting us. If you can give me their name and number. Or I want to call 3 or 5 folks who raised their hand during the fund a need portion or made a donation or attended the event. Or I want to call or send a note to anyone who was a first-time guest at the event. These are incredibly small acts with incredibly big impact because so many nonprofits don't do this work. They don't ask their board members to engage in stewardship. They don't ask their board members to get engaged with stewardship on the heels of an event when someone is at their highest point of knowing about your mission and is engaged with their mission. They're going to be so happy to hear from you. Just to say, hi, this is so-and-so. I'm a board member with this organization. Thank you for coming to our event. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to learn more, here's my number. Easy as pie, huge difference. So there's things you can do, invitation, activation, and continuation to make your event not only fun, but make the event an event that actually serves the mission of the organization, that gets you further down the road of where you want to be in terms of donor retention, in terms of donor engagement, in terms of dollars raised for the cause. It can happen with your help, and you don't need to worry about the table centerpieces, and you don't need to worry about going on site visits and picking out a ballroom. I guarantee you your staff's going to do that for you. They're going to get that, and they're going to do that really, really well. So give them the support they need and help this event in the ways that really speak to your passion and your ability as a board member. Now, if you want to learn more, because there's always a way to learn more, if you want to learn more, I am co-presenting a webinar with GFS Events, and it's going to be on February 18th. And we're talking specifically about the role of the board when it comes to special events. GFS are special event specialists. They throw fantastic events for nonprofits. I love making sure our board members are engaged and absolute champions for these events. So we're talking together about all those things you can do. It's a free webinar. I'll put the link in the comments below this video. I hope you can join us and keep up the great work, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.